I'm gonna say it how it is. If I don't get any views for it as a result, then fine. I'm gonna say the truth. And if you're sitting there, you still do what I think you're gonna do. I'm asking you, what are you doing? And I come back on track and I say, I'm being fucked with, I'm being censored by some, I was going to say organisation, something that's about to complain about the medication, the antipsychotic, that's affecting and ruining my life right now. And mysteriously my phone overheated. It's not hot enough for my phone to overheat. I can't feel it hot enough for my phone to overheat. It was warm. There's nothing. There's no reason. I've used my phone a lot more than this in the past for it to suddenly overheat. Why does that happen? Either way, I'll continue with what I was going to say. And that is the risperidone. The effects of the risperidone. And or the suppression of the pain. Could have been either, but they both happened at the same time. It affected my vision. Severely affected my vision. To the extent right now, my eyes are like, yeah, that's no problem. I'm looking at the world and everything's like chilled out and calm and like a holiday. And then I tune into my reality and I'm like, I'm at my maximum. How can my eyes be seeing like a fucking holiday? And I'm in constant conflict. I'm like having to take it to the extreme and the maximum of my ability to endure as a human. And my eyes are telling me it's a holiday. Right, there's something severely fucked about the system. Hear me. They're willing to do this to a nobody. And all I've got is a big mouth and a perspective on truth. And I'm being fucked with, I know. I'm going off on a tangent here for a minute or two, really having a go at the fucking, whoever's fucking with me, because they're right in the background, talk about fucking Afghanistan. What the fuck am I going to talk about Afghanistan for? Talk about that little news clip you saw passing on the internet about the Americans fucking bombing them after they left. I don't know shit about it, man. Leave me alone. I don't do politics. Why am I going to talk about that now? It's not my mind. It's not the way I think. I'm being fucked with. I don't give a shit. I don't have the capacity to think beyond my circumstance right now. So maybe, just maybe, holiday eyes are the problem. They're the final problem. They're the way I'm being fucked with. And if anything, I have experiences that really contribute to that happening. But on a daily basis, like this morning, still continue to show that's the case. I don't know how to get myself out of this. I have to keep talking. It's like I can't focus on my body. It's like if I keep talking, I don't focus on how much my body's falling apart sitting like this, and knowing I don't know how to stand, how to sit. My uncle's a wise man. He knew if I couldn't handle the truth that I'm being fucked with by somebody, some organisation, something, he had a backup story, like Life of Pi. You know, where he tells a different story at the end to the Japanese journalists. Come to ask him what happened. Oh, this happened. No. What happened, man? No, you can't have it. What was the story? He told a different story. Very terrifying, very dumbed down. My uncle had the storyline there ready for me if it got to that situation, and I could see what that storyline would have been. In honesty, in sincerity, I've not suffered as much as I could have done for that storyline to have needed to be implemented into my life, to rewrite the way I look over things. To ease the pain. I can see it in the first instance for what it is, and I say it as it is. My shoulder is out of its place now. It's not right. I'm sorry. I don't want this. What I said then was, I've gone mad. My body's contorting. It's like, and I was about to do it myself. But in the first instance, my body is fucked. I need to keep it over here. That's the fan you can hear in the background, keeping the fan cool. It's overheating for some reason. If I can summon an action plan, I can summon a way forward to continue the endurance process. And all I can think is going to Stonehenge, Glastonbury tour and doing the fucking haka to the cunts in the sky that are running the show and are waiting for us. I don't know if they're waiting for us. But that's all I can think. Life is so surreal. There must be it's not appropriate to go to Glastonbury right now, given that the pain is physical. If it was emotional, if it was mental, then I can justify it, but it's not what's been asked of me. The feeling in my body is to explode. I'm there in the middle of the night screaming. My body feels like it's going to explode. This is what's going on for me. I'm at a loss. I can't take anymore. I need to explode. The pressure is insane. And I've got holiday eyes telling me that I'm at the beach with the fucking sea. I can't do this. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I need to explode. So I ask now, what do I do? Anybody that is watching this, which I doubt is anybody, given my introduction to the second part of this cry for help. What do I do? What would you do? If I go right down any route that really depicts self-harm in my head, depression, just start eating poorly, my life is over. My mind would have crumbled and I would be on antipsychotics in no time when my situation becomes worse. Unless I can find something that's new, something worthwhile to explore, something healing for the situation, then I'll explore it. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's balanced out as health. From this perspective, is health. It doesn't have to be 100% good, but it needs to be health. I can't think of a thing. I can throw some money at this that I was willing to spend on private healthcare that makes fucking sense in the first instance, but they want doctors are taking the piss. I'm sorry. When are we going to have the news that the NHS has been taking the piss because they've been petrified about the coronavirus for 1.5 years, 2 years, and it's been on lockdown and shut down, and the actual amount of proper cases they've treated without ushering people out the door is next to none? How is it possible that a whole population is catered for by a national health service that shuts down? That's my conspiracy theory. I'm having to go into conspiracy theories to deal with the pain. But from my perspective, what else is it? The doctors are taking the piss. I can't look at my shoulder. I have to keep looking over my shoulder to see my phone in my left hand, and I can see my arm, feel my arm all twisted. What do I do? I know once I get up and I have to experience the pain in my right hip, my right shoulder, the pressure of not sitting correctly, my legs, I need to know. My neck's going to start going to the right again, my spine's going to twist it, and I'm going to start screaming. Sitting down, I can half deal with it, distracting myself in this way, but it's building and building over the way. And eventually, like when I was thrown out of bed this morning, I'm going to get chucked up. Yes, I'm going to get up. Chucked up, I don't know how to say it. I can't look over my arm. I might have to look straight into it. Honestly, I'm not quite sure who to go to do the right thing. A&E isn't a problem, both for my physical health and my mental health. I can't seem to get beyond my physical body. So whatever it is, I have to put my body back in check to get myself back in check. Really. I have to dance. I have to do the sun dance. I have to float. I have to have space. I have to be able to dance. With my ability understanding of Qigong, appropriate posture, the way my body should be. If I apply some movement, constant movement, surrender my mind, it's not possible to achieve that's been set up to move out. It's just not possible. If I'm anywhere near anything that resembles hope, whether it's the flat, whether it's the boat, not able to get up, get dressed, have any nutrition, I find the nearest field to dancing all day long. It's not possible. There's a small possibility it goes to like camp and dusting, where you can be. It's cold, you wake up, it's cold. You have to make a cup of coffee to keep warm. You have to put on your clothes. You don't want to be standing in some sort of tent. You need to get out and have some space, some air to breathe. When you're outside, you're in the middle of nowhere anyway, you're nowhere near home. You can make your way to a field. The circumstance is conducive that way. Myself here, it's not possible. I might have to be too hasty. I might have to be too bold. My life is that serious. I'm exhausted. Reasonable pursuits. What happens if I wake up? It's an option right now. It doesn't feel like it's here, but it's an option. Something in my mouth. I can't do it. The pressure is too much. My mind isn't able to think clearly enough. I can't do anything. I've got to scream, man. I've got to scream. I told you. I have to go to Brainstorming. Do you know why? Because I heard the words of my uncle. And I saw my life. I saw the bullshit that keeps being put to me on a daily basis. I saw my sincerity. I've been honestly maxed out and exhausted with anything that's really plausible. And in all honesty, the way I've been fucked over time after time, the mental health system, especially over the later stages of my mental health. I'm going to end up back in hospital on medication, and I will have a lot of pain that will be ignored. It will break me, and when it breaks me, I will be in pain, and I will dance through the pain. So all I can see is the same thing to do. If that's where I'm going with life, that was the idea that came into my head by itself. Has been playing in the background for some time. It's to go to Glastonbury and dance. I've been divine timing that. The light goes out at the same time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm in contact. Might as well dance free, dance out of love, dance in nature, dance when we're sacred. I dance how you don't want to dance this way. I dance as me constantly. At least I'll be able to zone out, and that's as much peace as I can really get. Whereas to zone out the hospital, it's going to be far more painful. If anybody has watched this, and for whatever reason they feel compelled by anything they've heard of me over the past year and a half, what they knew of me before, and may be coming down with me. But I don't think I can put extra stress on myself. So we'll see how events unfold. universe allows you to send that old peaceful friends that I know are good people. If you've heard anything I've said, is anything within you that says yes, I need to do that. Then do contact me or just turn up, do whatever you see is right. That's what I'm going to do. I have no choice but to dance. So I'm going to go somewhere that's I want to go somewhere that I've been thinking about and is off my past. There's no reason why I won't get sectioned thereafter if the pain still continues. And the dance will just continue in hospital, but hopefully I'll just be zoned out and in a section it won't be traumatic like it normally is. And I'll just continue the dance as soon as I get into the doctors, fuck the consultants. On my ward rounds, I'll get in the ward round and dance in front of the doctor. My life is that real. I'm autistic, man. I've tried my best to express society, to meet it by its level. I'm fully aware of what I'm saying. Can you imagine what I would have had to live through to state what I just stated as an actual likely outcome for the next few months to years of my life? My mental health wanted me to finish with, we'll see where it wants me to say it goes. I feel like saying this goes. I've said both. It's the end.